Ding dong, wake up! It's If Lets Them Play here. We are your alarm bell today, because we're going to be ringing some bells.
Okay.
We should release an alarm clock
we can go with
as merch.
Alarm clock? Well, someone can just take the clip of you doing it and download it with a YouTube to MP3 converter. I mean, I don't mind if someone does that with our videos. And then just watch it on YouTube also.
Ring, jalapeno, wake up.
Upload it. And then... They download that, and then
they make
put it
more
on
ad
their alarm.
revenue than we do.
No,
and then it's a problem.
No, you put it on your phone and just use it for personal use, fair use.
Right. Interesting.
Anywho, we're gonna ring some bells and play a song. Apparently,
do I need? Is Sully not here? I need to ring these two bells in unison.
I thought Elena was here.
No, we left Elena behind.
Okay. We did kind of talk over the last cutscene.
Yeah, we did.
So I was going to say, I said I'd leave you in suspense, and I don't do that anymore. I'll just say that, I was talking about how the game industry right now is kind of terrible, but then I also kind of backed off and said, but you know what? This also is kind of like an amazing grenade. Put a grenade underneath one and time it so it goes off when the other one goes off.
Oh, that's... No, I got it.
Oh, okay.
Ha, I didn't need your grenade.
Wouldn't that have been a great way to solve that puzzle, though? Yeah.
What if you don't have any grenades, though?
They would have like a little grenade flower in the wall.
How the hell does he think he's going to get that?
Yeah, Zelda with the bomb plants. Not really, but kind of. So I was going to say, what if you didn't have any bullets in that situation?
I guess you're right, because there was ammo on the ground that I could pick up, but you have a point in that they would have, made sure that that they had grenades there.
Anywho, I was saying I can't really complain too much because honestly, this is like one of the best years in gaming for me, like since I can possibly remember. Because it started off with Breath of the Wild, which I'm not a huge Zelda guy, but like I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're getting Mario Odyssey, and we got Sonic Mania, and Sonic Forces is going to be decent, I think. And then Black Mesa's coming out, like the final chapter of Black Mesa's coming out during the winter. And something else I'm forgetting? I don't even know if there might be something else I'm forgetting. Oh, Splatoon 2 was a lot of fun. So,
right.
That's like a bunch of games. Most of them coming out of like two companies. Granted, there's two of them by Sega, like 3 or 4 of them by Nintendo, and one of them by an independent modder group. But still, they're all coming out like in the same chunk of time. So,
sure, yeah.
So, in some ways, the gaming industry is kind of taking some steps back, I think, and going towards some more fun stuff. But, there's just more of everything. I wonder if sometimes I think too much about the bad stuff. There's just more of everything. There have not been games in the past couple years I want to play that much, but again, Nintendo was, for all practical purposes, Nintendo was not around. They were making games, and they were good games, so they're not like the big, fresh, new experiences people wanted.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone asked for 3D World.
I want to voice my honest opinion on video games, but I don't want to be a negative Nancy. So
go for it.
I want to avoid it.
Let's have a conversation.
No, because it's not really. I don't really feel like it's productive. It's one of those opinions where it's like, well, I have this opinion, and I think what's happening is wrong, but I don't have a viable solution. So I'm just going to sit here and talk about how everything is wrong, and how I don't have a solution for it.
Well, just give us the down low. Just give us the down low. You don't have to go into it. I won't fight you on it, because obviously you're saying, like, this is just kind of how you feel.
Yeah.
But what's the down low on?
I guess I'm just disappointed in everything. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's not even the video game's fault. Maybe it's just the way that the way I view gaming has changed. But, I feel like everything's a cash cow. You gotta make games to make money. I feel like I sound like a dirty hipster. Like, it's like, what are you talking about, dude?
Well, do you feel that like creativity is being stifled?
Yes.
So that's a valid opinion. I feel like it's just people create these franchises, and the franchises become popular, and they just kind of milk the franchise forever to get all they can out of it. You're saying that there's not enough original, fresh, and new out there.
I feel like getting a bit broader, though. Like, it's not just a problem with gaming. Like, everything's like that. Like, the movie industry right now is famous for just recycling shit and making like Plants vs. Zombies #6, like the movie. It's like, why did we do this?
Did they make it 1, 2, and 3?
or 4.
5.
They started off with 4, like Star Wars. That was the pitch.
Was there a Plants vs Zombies movie? I know there was. I know there was an FPS.
In before there is a trailer. I don't think there is. I don't think there's a movie. You're right though. There was an FPS about it.
I think it feels like that was fun. Actually, I can imagine that being fun.
Was it fun?
I don't know.
I guess that was what people.
I thought I heard people saying it was fun, and I could see that being fun because it's a different take on an existing thing. But I think the biggest problem with gaming right now is that there's such game budgets are getting astronomically huge.
Yeah.
And I think that's the reason why there's so many cash cow franchises, because we can make this a brand new thing, and it'll cost $60 million. Or we could, $60 million might be small for a game budget, I don't know, I'm just pulling a number out of my butt. Or we can make this, or we can use, put this character's face on it, and we know it will sell that much.
Right.
You know? And I do think also, I feel like that's breaking down a little bit now, and it might just be because Nintendo's back in a way.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there was for a long time this big push towards realism, and that puts a lot of stipulations on what you can create.
Right.
You know,
trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go here. Oh, okay.
You know, Drake can't go to. You remember those trippy special stages in Sonic Mania?
Mm-hmm.
Drake can't go there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that kind of puts some limitations on it too.
Well, one of the things that I really respect about the Uncharted franchise, so they made 4, I guess mild spoilers if you haven't played the game. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Is it this way?
There's vines on the wall.
Yeah, there's vines over here.
Probably climb up in this corner or turn over.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, mild spoilers. With Uncharted 4, it ends, and this is why I have a problem saying it's mild spoilers. The game is very much marketed like this is the last one. It's this is it, and it ends, and it's very clear. It's very clear that Nate will not be going on adventures again. And maybe he will. Maybe if they make an Uncharted that doesn't focus around Nate, he'll show up as a cameo. But he's not. That's
obvious. That's in the Nate. Isn't it the show? In the game
Thief's End. Yeah. So there's that. But I mean, who's to say that Nate's a thief?
I guess so.
Can I climb this? Yeah. Am I supposed to climb this? It doesn't look
I don't think so. I think you're supposed to go over to the side.
Anyway, but then, they made another I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, because I haven't checked into it. We were kind of talking about this last time. They made that, what's it called? Lost Legacy?
Yes.
That features Chloe, who is a different... Fuck, man, what the hell? Different Uncharted character. And I can respect that. I can respect the fact that they know that the Uncharted series is popular, and that it's successful, but staying true to a story, and being this is Nate's story, and it's done, and it's closed, and that's not a thing anymore. But, here's another character from that universe, if you really like this universe, that you can go and explore and learn more about,
Right. Try leading your jump a little bit because of the lag.
Yeah, I don't think it's the lag. Can I go any lower?
Oh,
I think I'm just not getting enough. Yeah, I'm not getting enough
there you
running start. Anyway, so yeah, I can respect those types of things, but it's not oh guys, we promise this is the last one. Oh wait, just kidding, this is the last one. Oh wait, guys, just kidding, this is the last one.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And then just keep doing that.
I kind of like how I don't like how they're making a Toy Story 4, even though it's probably going to be good.
Didn't they already make Toy Story 4? That's a thing already, right? Or no?
That's not out yet.
No, Toy Story 3 is what I'm thinking of. 3. I didn't know they're making a 4.
Oh yeah, they're making a 4.
Oh wow.
And I was like, yeah. Well, the thing is, I'm disappointed by that, because I was like, man, well, they actually did a couple TV specials, and they weren't that great, unfortunately. But I was like, man, I kind of wish that they stopped making Toy Stories, but then they made a Christmas special every couple of years. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah,
Just hey guys, guess what? For Christmas, Buzz and Woody coming back. It's yo, I can spend 30 minutes with Buzz and Woody on a little adventure, and then maybe see him again in 2 years or whatever. But but no, they're doing another big story. I feel like they're kind of reopening a can of worms. That's how I feel like. But
interesting.
Because, I think it's kind of like you're saying, too. If you keep saying it's the last one, it's kind of you close this up, you tie it up, you close up the box, you put tape on it, you put a little bow on it, okay, that's your experience. And it's like, actually, wait a second, let me open that back up and put more stuff
exactly.
in there.
And it's kind of like disingenuous, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
That's been a buzzword of mine recently. I've been saying that a lot. Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't notice.
I feel like it can describe a lot of things.
Right.
Anyway. Yeah, I don't know.
So that's what you feel that the industry is doing right now. I feel like the industry kind of keeps on reiterating, recycling, and it's not really doing much new. And,
my god.
What?
I'm gonna kill something. I'm gonna commit to a murder.
I'm gonna have to... There's like one I'm gonna commit to pizza, I'm gonna commit to murder, and there's one other person in this room. I don't think he's gonna kill his dog, so...
I mean, it might be my PlayStation. We'll see. Might be Nate. Who knows? I might just forcibly kill Nate.
Thanks, Nate. I'll get lower on that volume.
Yeah, yep.
But yeah, I respect that opinion. And a lot of the things I'm looking forward to are kind of things that are franchises kind of coming back. But I think most of them are doing things that have not been done in a long time.
Wow. God damn it!
I could have sworn I turned my phone sound off.
This is a live set. This is a live set.
I turned off my...
Phones off, please.
I turned off my
Jesus.
My media sound, but not my application.
Do I really have
sound.
to work with this guy? Are you serious? You want me to say? Okay.
Oh. Very funny.
Just talking to Matt.
Very funny. Hi, Matt. How's it going, Matt?
Yeah. I mean, that kind of extends to my opinion of the world, too. Okay. I legitimately don't understand what's supposed to happen here. I guess I have to be a little higher on the vine? Yeah, I know. We've been here for, like, the whole episode. This is literally where the whole episode's been.
I mean, I think we're having a good conversation.
Yeah.
We were ringing bells in the beginning, dude. We moved quite a ways.
Yeah, I mean, without getting too heavy, like, I feel like the whole world's become like that, like, you know, even, like, medicine, like, you know, like, my whole family's, like, in medicine. I'm the weirdo. I'm in computers. My whole family's in the medicine field.
Such a renegade.
What?
Such a renegade.
Yeah, right? And, you know, because of that, I know a lot about how the medicine field has evolved over the past, like, 30 years, and because of all the partying that, like, reps from different drug companies would, like, treat doctors and, like, pharmacists to, we have this system where, like, at least in America, you know, where, like, medicine gets so expensive, and doctors and, like, pharmacists and...
I'm slowly inching away from...
Wow. This must be, like, riveting to watch.
Doctors and pharmacists.
No, they just, like, you know, their budgets are insane. Like, you know, they get paid, like... Some get paid millions of dollars. Like, legit. Like, you know, $1 million to do their job. And it's just crazy, you know?
Oh, yeah.
But... Like I said, that's getting a little too deep, and I was trying to avoid a lot of this conversation, but...
Yeah, I mean, you know...
When specifically talking about video games, I feel like it's no different than, like, the movie industry or the medicine industry or anything. Everything is a cash grab, and, art and meaning are dead.
I don't know if I'd say they're dead, but I think that it's...
Trying to bring this back on the rails.
So I wanted to say that... I'm going to keep it with gaming for the most part. I'm going to keep it with media.
Okay, this is the last attempt, I promise.
One more try, guys. One more try. I think that it is, in general... I always have trouble thinking that everything is better in the past or everything is better now.
Yeah.
And part of me just wonders if, you know, we're saying, oh, things are so... This and that is so terrible now. But, like, if we're looking at stuff from the past... 90% of the time, we're only looking at the really good stuff.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So, like, you know, saying the gaming industry is terrible now, there's so much garbage on the NES. It's unbelievable. Yeah. Some of those games barely even work. Mm-hmm. And people are like, you know, oh, the NES was great. You had Mario and Zelda and Contra. And that was about it. There's a lot of good stuff in the NES too, but, like, you know.
I think,
Mega Man.
What a lot of people lose in analyzing differences between the past and the present is that you're not reviewing the same problems. You know, the problems change, and the things that are good and the things that are bad, they change. So it's like, you know, oh, this and this was so much more like this, like, you know, maybe the Zelda games were so much more better back like 3 or not 3. Okay. I legitimately don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here, and it's really pissing me off.
I think you're supposed to be just low on that vine and just time it right. I mean, I can't imagine there'd be some other solution to it.
Alright, I promise this is the last time.
One more try, guys. Sorry, we don't want to, like, do 3 episodes
of this. Yeah, so, I mean, you know, sure, maybe the Zeldas that were made 20 years ago, or, like, you know, that was when they were first starting to come out, but are, like, quote-unquote better than the ones now, but like you said, you also have to realize that a lot of those had, like just a bunch of bugs. Like that.
Yeah. Well, Nintendo stuff was very rarely glitchy.
Right,
but
you know, I guess what I'm saying
is...
Zelda
1 is directionless. Zelda 1, if you want to figure out what to do, you have to, like, know or read a guide or something, for the most part. Or have spent hours upon hours upon hours playing as a kid to know where to start.
But I feel like the bell curve changes for, like, what's good and what's bad over time, and a lot of people tend to lose that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think... I think that most of the games that I basically played for this year were games that are kind of going back. Zelda, you know, the newest... There you go!
Nice!
Now, just
achievement unlocked.
Super careful.
Drops down here.
Most of the Zelda games... most of the games I'm playing right now, I would say for this year, are games that are kind of going back. But they're not, like... just casually strolling through that broken window. They're not games that are like a step backwards, as in.
Whoa.
I think a lot of them carry some modern design with them and learn things from the past couple years. But they also cut out a lot of the fat of things that people seem to think are obligatory. What, his foot? His foot jumping up and down? Yeah, the feet, the ground protection.
Oh.
So that's what I think. I think that, you know, like something like Sonic Mania, for example, I kind of talked about Dorado Mania playthrough. You know, it's definitely using like the old art style and level design kind of techniques, but it's like learned a lot about how like video game flow should be since then, and has used that to its advantage.
Right.
Breath of the Wild has a much more open thing, like A Link to the Past or the original Zelda, but it like got a lot better at like breadcrumbing people along and like gently pushing them in the right direction without them knowing it, stuff like that.
Sure, yeah.
Anywho.
Yeah, I think this episode's long overdue to be over. But...
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We got.
We were having some.
Hey, you know, we didn't make a ton of progress, but we had some really good. We had some really good conversations.
We should end an episode one time and be like, "Wow, that was really shitty. Like that conversation was so bad. Why were you guys here?"
I guess we'll do it now.